Welcome, welcome, welcome to Morning Brew on Hughes of the World. Nice to have you with us this morning in the chat. We've got Person Impersonator, we've got Billy Kershaw, we've got Katrina Price, we've got Person Impersonator again, Reverend Kathy. We've got Andy in there, Shropshire Chris, Shred Herring as well. We've got James is in the chat, Diz and Elle are also in the chat. Great to have you with us this morning. If you'd like to join our friends in the friendly chat, all you need to do is hit the big friendly subscribe button and wait for approximately 1 minute, and then you will be subscribed and entered into the prize draw, which is being forced to watch people's videos of the eclipse. Do you want to watch my video? Does anyone want to watch the video of the eclipse? I'll show you this now. Here you go. Sorry, that's the papers. Let me see. Oh, hang on a sec. Where are the papers? The papers. Sorry. Oh. Right, this is a time lapse. This is a time lapse I got yesterday of the eclipse. Okay, I'm going to share this with you. Here we go. Press play. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa, look at that. Totality. Totality. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? And then if you leave it, oh, there it pops out the other side. Pops out the other side. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Incredible performance by the old moon there, going in front of the sun like a right bastard. Like a right shitty bastard. Look at that. Look at that. Cheeky sod going in front of the sun like that. How dare you? How very dare you? And then we were joyously given the opportunity to watch the big banana setting. This is the big banana setting, the big bright banana setting here. You can see here going down all the way, and then it pops down over the there's a bit of cloud. Sun is setting there. You can see. Oh! It's going behind the cloud. Oh, there it goes. There it goes behind a little hill, just over the water there. So there you go. That was the view that we got here in wherever the hell we are. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. That was our little time lapse there. I'm chuffed with that. That's come out really well. That's total eclipse. Never seen a total eclipse before. Never seen one of them with my own eyes. Really phenomenal. And it's weird, like once the total eclipse happens, you can just stare at. You can take your fancy glasses off, your fancy 3D glasses off, and then you can just look at the sun, even though it's daytime, which you shouldn't be able to do. But yeah, absolutely magnificent stuff. There you go, nature, everyone. Don't mess with nature, because nature will mess with you. Yes, indeed. What else have we got? Hi Ben. Morning all. Thanks, Drainy. Metro asked Binface and Farage what they would class a good night out in Clacton. Binface answers Chippy, followed by Arcade on the Pier. Farage not available. In 200,000 years, the moon will be too far away to gain a full eclipse, as it's moving away from us about the same rate as our fingernails grow. Backwash from tides. Yes, it is moving away from us, and we're very fortunate to actually live at a time when there are total eclipses of the moon, the sun, sorry, which is fantastic. So yeah, I hope everyone. Hope everyone enjoyed seeing what you saw wherever you were. In the UK, there was a partial eclipse. Oh, here we go. Drainy, thank you very much for the super chat, Drainy. £2 super chat. I, for one, welcome our new bin overlord. There you go. Thanks very much for that, Drainy. First of all, 5 super chats, hopefully, this morning. So it's going to be a short show. A short shock of a show, because obviously I'm away. As you can probably tell. Did we spend the first couple of days of this week scouting the island out for somewhere cool to shoot the eclipse? Maybe we got there dead early yesterday and set up shop and waited all day to watch the eclipse. Yes, maybe that did happen. But yeah, my first total solar eclipse, right? So that's one more thing off the bucket list. Now all I need to do is visit Stonehenge and win an Oscar. There you go. Easy. That's all I've got left to do, really. Which is kind of cool. I just realised we left our little fridge open. Hang on a sec. I'm going to close the little fridge. One sec. Okay, that's it. The little fridge is closed. The little fridge is closed. It was cloudy to see it last night, but it did go dark. Ooh, That's from Viper Scott up in Scotland, I assume. I'm going to say Binface was a Binspiring majority. I'm going there. I went to the park. The atmosphere was wonderful. That's cool. I quite like the atmosphere, the oxygen. I'm a fan, but bloody neon. Who ordered that? Says Andy. I don't know what you mean. Is it the atmosphere? That was a Depeche. No, no, that was a Joy Division song. Oxygen. That was Jean-Michel Jarre. Bloody Neon. I don't know. I don't know who did the song Bloody Neon. Probably good anyway. It's bin day. It is bin inspirational. Bin day today. It's time to take the bins out. The Daily Star is making the most of this, obviously, because it's the Daily Star. What would you expect? Would you expect anything else right there? It's got make your vote count with the with Binface there with his eclipse. That's on. Eclipse, rest of rubbish. Clacton needs a binfluencer. Yeah, and there's Farage saying only me. Yeah, I don't really understand what they're coming with there on the front cover of the Star, but it is the by-election today in Clacton. I don't think that Binface is going to win. It would be great if he did. Wouldn't it be wonderful if he did? Wouldn't it be absolutely wonderful if he won? It would be excellent. But yeah, the polls are open today. Nigel Farage obviously resigned as Clacton MP in July. He's standing again. His resignation followed the opening of parliamentary standards investigation into this £5 billion gift that he was given, bribe that he was given by Christopher Harborne, which now it's turned out there's news reports, and I don't know, I take everything with a pinch of salt, but like, I don't want to believe people are this stupid because it's kind of depressing that people who have got so much money and so much power and so much influence can be so fucking thick. Do you know what I mean? It hurts me. It hurts me to know that. But it appears that Nigel Farage might have genuinely thought that if he didn't, if he stepped down as an MP, that the investigation would stop. But the reality is, it has stopped. It's just been suspended. But when he becomes an MP again, it starts again. We thought he'd come up with this like one neat little trick. What amazing trick to get around the Parliamentary Standards Committee. Only turned out to be a bit of a damp squib in the end. Didn't work. Didn't fire off. So yeah. What else have we got in the chat here? There's a good reason why we have earls in the UK and not counts. When the Normans brought their counts over, the Anglo-Saxons left the O out of the important title, often to the count's face. Fair enough. The Count of Monte Cristo was not given. He was given a short shrift. Short shrift. He was. The Italians spell it Conte. They do, and obviously Count Dracula going around causing problems like Nigel Farage. Yeah. So in this by-election, as you know, Labour not standing. The Conservatives aren't standing. Lib Dems aren't. The Greens aren't standing. Even Restore aren't bloody standing in this. There's 34 candidates. It's the largest parliamentary ballot in UK history, if you can believe that. Count Binface, obviously the most prominent challenger. Lawrence Fox is standing amongst the other joke candidates. Lawrence Fox, a fucking idiot. Farage won Clacton in 2024 with 46.2% of the vote. It'd be interesting to see if his vote share goes up or down. His number of his votes goes up or down. Like I said, I don't think he's going to lose, because he's not up against any real kind of opposition, is he? But at the same time, it's I don't think it's looking good for old gobshite. What's his face? Viper Scott, thank you so much for the £2 super chat to get Dez's fix. Oh, thank you very much for that. That's very kind of you for the super chat there, Viper Scott, with the super chat. You are super with your super chat. And Francis Winrow, thank you very much. One for the bin. Yeah, if we get another couple of super chats in, we will release the bin faffy. But we'll have to retire the bin faffy after tomorrow, unless he wins. But I hope he gives Farage a bloody nose. I hope he wins a couple of thousand votes. There's a good chance that he will do that. But we a lot of us are perpetually online, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? What else have we got in the chat? Reverend, who have been times been investigated. Farage and his cronies by any chance? Oh yeah, well Farage and his cronies don't like being investigated. That's why the gobshite Tice is suing the Guardian for printing the truth. Don't you be telling people the truth, you bastards. So I'll sue you. I'll sue you in England. We have lots of counts in this country. I mean, Clacton, there is one count amongst a couple of bigger dirty counts. There's also Count Binface. Viper Scott, Binfeffy time in a mo. One man went to mo. Thank you very much, Viper Scott, for that. That's very kind of you. So anyone saw the solar eclipse yesterday? Europe experienced its first total solar eclipse since 1999. And there isn't going to be another one until, well, some say 2081, but that might just be a partial eclipse. But the next big one is going to be in 2090 when I'm dead. So yeah, but good time to see it. Mr. Paul Thomas, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. But isn't it funny we keep the word count in the name of districts they were controlled? Counties. Woo, that's really interesting as well. Viper Scott, it's time to let the Binfeffy time. It is, and this is for you. This is for all of you. 3, 2, 1. Binfeffy! Binfeffy! Yeah! It's the Binfeffy man. Oh, I love the Binfeffy man. He's awesome. I'm gonna see if I can just I'm gonna just do this, right? Because I want to be able to see the what's it called? The confetti a little bit better. There you go. Let's do that again. Let's try that again. It might not work now. I might have messed it up. But let's try that again with a bit more confetti. Oh, look at that! That's astrological or something. Astrological. I don't know. Anyway, Binfeffy! Binfeffy. Thanks, everyone. I'll reset the clock. Because might as well. Oh, God. Why is it making me type everything in again? Don't make me type things in again. I've only got my little table here, and every time I write something, not only does it clatter on my Binfeffy, not only does it clank on my microphone, but it also shakes the table a little bit and shakes the camera. Okay, right. So Binfeffy, there we go. Goal is live. Live is goal. Speak for yourself, Paula. We're a duchy. Oh, yeah. You passed the duchy on the left-hand side, says Reverend Kathy. So, to keep your head alive in the jar, just like a Futurama, will the hat be in the jar or on top of it? I think it'll have to be in the jar. It wouldn't look right if it was on top of it, would it? But I think because the jars are quite narrow, it might end up looking like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, that might look a bit mad. I might look a bit William Tell. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah, but it's things like that we really need to think about, for future reference. Anyway, so back to the eclipse. The totality of the eclipse crossed across Greenland, Iceland, northern Spain, and a small part of Portugal. If you happen to be somewhere, I don't know, like Mallorca or somewhere, you would have seen a fantastic show last night of the sun getting absolutely obscured by the moon and then setting into the sea. Which would be fantastic. But I'm sure. Cornwall had 95% coverage. In 1999, they had 100% coverage. London had about 91%. And Great Britain's grid operator initially sought extra generation because they expected fall in solar output, then withdrew the request after reassessing the supply. I mean, the thing is, like, the difference are in the brightness when it's... and the brightness that you see when the sun is just poking out the side of the moon is like 10,000 times brighter than it is when the moon is so you're like 99% totality. It's still incredibly bright. It still sting your eyes to look at the sun, and then when it goes to 100%, and obviously it was only 100% for a few moments, about a minute and a half, I think, in Mallorca. Whereas in the UK, they wouldn't have had that. So I don't see it would have been that much of a problem. I think it would have been the same as the sun going behind a cloud or something. But yeah, if you want to go and see another solar eclipse, total solar eclipse, the place to be is Luxor on August the 2nd, 2027. You know where I'm going to try and be, if I can. Can you watch the Vote Dalek video for Clacton? I've not seen the Vote Dalek video for Clacton, but that's kind of cool. Thank you very much for the super chat there, Puninator. I've seen Binface doing National Express, covering National Express with different lyrics, by the Divine Comedy, and I've also seen that interview he did. I saw that yesterday. I'll try and oh no, the sound's not working on this computer, is it? Oh, damn it. I was gonna say I'll try and bring up this interview that he did. Just one sec. I'll try and find it. Binface interview. Okay. Let's have a look. So this is Instagram. Now the question is, does it actually? No. No. Oh, hang on. Instagram has got the sound turned off. Okay, let's see if that's making anything bounce. No. Okay, just 1 second. 1 second. I will endeavor to see if I can get a new audio capture window.
It revolves around me like little planets.
Okay.
Could you put that in?
Yes.
Like...
Oh, sorry. That would have been really loud. Sorry. I apologize. Right, I'm gonna set this up. Over to Count Binface for what I think is one of the best responses to a question of all time. Do you know what? Bloody Instagram won't let you scroll stuff, will it? Won't let you go forward and back. Oh, why'd you do this to me? Just 1 sec. Just 1 sec. I'll get it to the right place and press pause because it loops, doesn't it? It's only 18 seconds. 18 seconds of fun. If you're not seeing this, it's great. If you have seen it, well, watch it again. God damn it. 1 sec. This is right by my microphone. Shit. Okay. Right. We're going in. Right. Okay. Oh, I can't hear it. Why can't I hear it? Don't know what's going on there. Oh, I might have turned the volume down on my. No, I just literally can't hear it. It's literally not coming through. No, that's not good, is it? Oh, stupid computer. Okay. Oh, well, Instagram. If you're gonna be awkward about it. Oh, hang on a sec. Tell you what I could do. Just. Okay, so might have missed the very, very beginning of this. Okay. I hope this works. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I apologize. But here we go. I can't actually hear this. Oh no, you can't hear it either. The sound's not coming through. Why is the sound not coming through? Oh, why does nothing ever work? Oh, do you know what? It might be because I refreshed it. Okay. No, not gonna get any sound out of that. It was working for a moment. Go away, Binface. Now is not your time. I couldn't actually hear anything through there. My sound card's fucked. I don't know. I need to get a new computer. So where is Led by Donkeys? What do I pay them for? I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. All I'm interested in is trying to get this bloody Instagram thing to work, but it's not working because it doesn't. Because it hates me. Because it hates. Why is it all? Yeah, just. Why is Instagram so shit? Why is Instagram so unbelievably shit? It just starts playing. I don't want you to play. How about you just don't play? Okay, 1 sec, everyone. God, I've got a lot of news to get through in 9 minutes. If this actually starts to work. Application. Stop auto. Oh, sorry, I'm just. Oh no, that's Instagram as well. TikTok, right? TikTok, are you any better? TikTok, do you actually work? Can you actually let me go forward and back? No, you're not gonna let me go forward and back either. Oh, for God's sake! All right, let's see. I'm just gonna disconnect my headphones. Bloody fucking thing. And then. Okay, TikTok, Google Chrome. Okay, right. Now let's see if this works. It might not work. I don't know, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Here we go. Let's see if this comes up. If you can hear it. No, it's decided not to show it at all. Where? Oh, do you know why it is? Do you know why it is? It's because that sound is just for the other. Oh my God. You know when you're just finding snags all the time. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I think I've sussed it now. I think I've sussed it. Okay. Here we go.
Where would that fall on the political spectrum?
Well, I am the galactic center, and everything else just revolves around me like little planets.
Could you put that in like American political terms?
Yes. I'm the galactic center, and everything else spins around me like little planets.
Where would that fall on the political spectrum?
Anyway, that was it. I don't know if that was worth waiting for, but yeah, there you go. There's Count Binface at his best. That's why he should win. He should win for that alone. He should win for that alone. Sorry that took way too long. Saz, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Happy bin day, confetti. Thank you. That is very, very kind of you. I will and then he pressed stop streaming then instead of the super chat animation. I'm totally discombobulated this morning. I was in Cornwall for the full eclipse as well. Whoa, brilliant. I was very different from 95%. I was in Cornwall for the full eclipse. I was in Egypt, ironically enough, in 1999 on August the 11th, wasn't it? The big one. But yeah. Hi troll. Oh, we got a troll. Have you got a troll? Yay! The message has been deleted. Hello, Seela. Hello, idiot troll. Troll can't spell, Graham. That's usually the case, isn't it? They don't get paid too well. You know, these trolls. Not since AI came along and started doing their job for them. Use acid or fire stops them regenerating. What trolls? So yes, what else has been going on? So the eclipse was exciting. The eclipse was really, really exciting, and I'm glad people had a good time. Sorry, some people didn't see it, but there'll be another one. Just you just gotta wait till 2090. But if you go traveling, there'll be one in some other country in a few years' time. Actually, next year in Egypt, as I've already said. So, Clacton by-election. We're in our fifth heat wave at the moment. The temperatures have reached the mid to high 30s in parts of England. It's actually warmer in some parts of it, hotter in some parts of England than it is in Mallorca at the moment, but Mallorca's set up for the heat, whereas England it definitely isn't. July was the driest in England on record, so probably forever. Well, since humans have been there. Around 45 million people are living in drought-affected areas. About 27 million are subjected to water restrictions, and government figures recorded 2,877 heat-related deaths so far this year. That's probably going to go up as time goes on. Meanwhile, Andy Burnham's got together. He's got together a Cobra meeting. He's got the Cobra meeting together, you know, on the heat, drought, wildfire situation. Yeah, police, fire services have dealt with over 1,000 wildfires across England and Wales this year. Burnham has asked retailers to stop, selling disposable barbecues. There you go. That's his big thing. He's stopped He stopped that from happening. Yeah, okay, cool, I guess. The government says the present conditions could last for several more weeks. The NHS England have been told to begin longer term planning for increasingly severe summer heat waves. Please go and watch the Vote Dalek video on stream. It's hilarious. I can't hear it though. Puninator. I could play that because I could hear it, but I didn't need to hear it because I've already seen it. So I just knew when it was over, but I haven't actually hit. I'm like, headphones aren't working because my computer's having a little fit. Because I didn't think I'd be having to use my things. Graham is today under purdah, so no campaigning, says Viper Scott. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, but it's just on TV and that, isn't it? TV and radio. I don't really care about the internet. They haven't got around to it. It's only been around for 30 years. God, imagine watching the eclipse happen in Egypt over the pyramids or Sphinx. Sounds amazing. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's happening at 1 o'clock in the afternoon though, so the sun is going to be like directly above your head. And the number one place to see it is Luxor. Luxor is the place to go on the 2nd of August next year. If you're going, I might see you there. You never know. So yes, meanwhile, Yvette Cooper has been slagging off the Starmer government. She said that the government did not do very well under Keir Starmer. She said the decision making was too hierarchical. These echo sentiments made by Jess Phillips last week, where she was saying, yeah, it just found the whole thing very frustrating because it was like, hey, let's do stuff, and Keir Starmer was like, no, wait, just whoa, just chill, which people didn't really want to hear at that point, whether they were MPs or whether they were people who actually voted for those MPs. Cooper said she was sidelined during the launch of the government's 2025 immigration white paper, despite actually working on it, and she contrasted Starmer style with Andy Burnham's much more collaborative approach. And obviously Cooper's now the health secretary in Burnham's government, so she's not going to be slagging him off too much, I don't think. Meanwhile, prisons are overcrowded, as we know, and here you go. This is crazy. So after years and years of being told that trans women can't go into women's prisons because that would create a threat to the women who are in the women's prisons, the cis women who are in the women's prisons, and you know the welfare of the trans women in this case, that wasn't taken into account at all, which doesn't sound like anything new, does it? Just to get some more Binfeffy, thank you very much to Viper Scott there. Yeah, we always like a little bit of Binfeffy on this channel, thank you. But yeah, ironically enough, they're now talking about getting cisgender men to go into cisgender women's prisons. Yeah, so ministers are considering upgrading some Category C and women's prisons to take prisoners normally held in Category B institutions. The aim is to relieve pressure on overcrowded reception prisons, including Liverpool, Manchester and Pentonville. Around half of the roughly 86,000 prisoners in England and Wales are currently held in Category C facilities. Prison officers say that substantial security upgrades would be required. The proposal is not expected to provide an immediate solution to overcrowding. Let the upgraded confetti begin. Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much for the super chat there. Let the upgraded confetti. Let's go. Yes! Whoa, looks so much better. I wish I'd done that earlier. But I've done it now, and that's the important bit. Yay, Binface. Binface. Yay, we got a Binface. I've got to wrap up in a minute, so I don't think we're going to have time to do another round of Binfeffy, but you never know. You never know, you look. So I'm just going to start the go. In 1 minute, we're going to talk about what the proposal to put men into women's prisons. I suppose, look, if you've got, like, I don't know, 4 wings and 2 of them have the women in and then two of them have the men in, and then they use the canteen and they use the recreation yard at different times of the day. I suppose that could possibly work, but it sounds like a bit of a nightmare to me. But I just find this so ironic after all of this stuff, like, because of this one prisoner up in Scotland who was a fucking nutter, and they represented everyone who was trans. You know, like, one black prisoner attacked another prisoner in a prison, and they represent all of the black people, right? All of the black people in the world represented by that one black person who did that one bad thing. Anyway, Warren, as I said on approach to polling stations not outside, anyone can hire an ad truck and play whatever they want on them. It's not directly associated with the party. It's not campaigning. That's cool. Easy fix for overcrowding prisons. The Wicker Man, although due to drought conditions, they can't be lit. Just leave them in there. God, yeah, you heathens! The main idea of Purdah on election day is to stop intimidation at polling stations to extend to all physical and media campaigning on the day. Difficult to stop online stuff, though, says one piece. Yes! vote Binface. Vote Binface! Or else. Anyway, so asylum hotels have closed. 44 of them have closed this year. Nearly 200 are being used under the Tories, mostly owned by mates of the Tories who made a lot of money out of them. Because don't forget, it's 100% occupancy. Guaranteed 100% occupancy. People living in hotels can be transferred onto military sites, shared houses, or into accommodation like that. But some have been moved long distances with very little notice. The government does intend to end asylum hotel use completely. Ministers say asylum accommodations should be spread more evenly between richer and poorer communities. Hence, newspapers yesterday going, "Oh my God, they're gonna put asylum seekers in middle class areas." Yeah, not in my backyard. And then there's a really horrible story here. This is for anyone who voted for Brexit. There's a British man who's got dementia. His name is Horace Mason. He's 74. He's lived in Sweden for about 25 years. He has severe dementia and requires full-time residential care. And Swedish authorities have rejected his post-Brexit residence application, and he's been ordered to leave Sweden within 10 days. So, yeah, they couldn't have done that if it hadn't been for Brexit, but it's been for Brexit, so they've done it. It win them some votes, I think, in the Swedish Parliament, getting rid of all these bloody immigrants coming over here, having dementia, needing looking after. I'll take it you watched the Go Back to Your Rich Mates heckle of Nigel Farage. If not, watch it. It's quite funny. I'm not seeing that one. Go Back to Your Rich Mates. I hope someone said that to him in Clacton. Hence my question, where led by donkeys. I don't know, but there was a projection of Binface of like slagging off Farage and that, and that was in Clacton. It was on the round building, whatever it is in Clacton. And that might have been led by donkeys. It looked very professional. Looked very led by donkeys like. I've been lurking, but wanted to say Tory elder Soames controlled Serco was taking a piece of every hotel fee. Yeah, just fucking crazy, innit? Meanwhile, Taiwan's been hit by a massive cyber attack, and what makes this massive cyber attack different from other massive cyber attacks is it was AI assisted. So Taiwan says the government agencies were targeted in an AI assisted hacking campaign in July. The attacks combined human hackers with AI agents, and Taiwan says the activity originated overseas, but did not publicly attribute it to China. I've had all my websites got attacked this week. I had thousands and thousands of attempts to crack into my websites. I've got two-factor authentication, so even if they did manage to guess the password and the username as well, they would have to get past the two-factor authentication, which I don't think they would. Because for some reason you have to do it 3 times before it lets you in. Meanwhile, in Taiwan, they recorded. They said the attacks in Taiwan combined human hackers with AI agents. Taiwan says the activity originated overseas but did not publicly attribute it to China. It's probably China, wasn't it, though? And the affected government systems detected and contained the attacks, which is nice. And Taiwan recorded an average of around 2.8 million attempted cyber attacks a day during 2025. Meanwhile, astronomers using the James Webb Space Telescopes have identified a new type of object. It's been named MOM-1. It's MOM-BH-1 star. They'll have to give snappy names to these things. It existed around 660 million years after the Big Bang. That's when the universe was in its infancy. Researchers believe it's a black hole surrounded by an enormous envelope of dense gas. It appears star-like, but produces vastly more energy than an ordinary star. and the discovery could help to explain the mysterious little red dots previously seen by Webb and the origins of supermassive black holes like the one we have in the middle of our galaxy. Meanwhile, Eurovision has changed its rules. Broadcasters may be prevented from hosting if their country is involved in an armed conflict or a serious geopolitical crisis. An independent security assessment will determine whether hosting is viable. The minimum age for performance is also increasing from 16 to 18. And also Canada is due to join, and Bulgaria is due to host the 2027 contest. So that allows the Eurovision to not include not include. Well, it says prevented from hosting if their country is involved in an armed conflict. So I don't think it's going to stop Israel competing. I think it's just if they win, it just won't be held in Israel. Meanwhile, India drives rise in planned coal mining, which is a bit shit. This is a negative consequence from, well, one of the many negative consequences from the Strait of Hormuz being shut down by Trump. Proposed new coal mining capacity worldwide increased 11% last year, according to the Global Energy Monitor. India accounted for most of that increase. Proposed capacity rose particularly sharply in Jharkhand and Odisha. The India plans to increase annual coal production to around 1.15 billion tons. The expansion comes despite global coal demand broadly plateauing and renewable energy continuing to grow. So we could just stop coal mining, But this is new coal mining capacity. So I don't think it's like the amount of coal that we're digging up is still going down, but the amount of new stuff is available is going up or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's a bit shit. Puninator, thank you very much for the £2 super chat, my friend. Here's hoping Count Binface wins 52-48. Poetic justice. It'd be wonderful, and it will give me an excuse to go. Binface. Right, I've really got to go because we've got places to be. Today, obviously the eclipse is over, so we don't need to worry about that anymore, but I do have places to go, so I'm going to very quickly go through the papers. And hey, listen, if you're feeling fruity and you want to drop in another super chat or two, we'll get some more Binfeffy before we go. Anyone who drops a super chat in from now on gets Binfeffy. Okay, you all get Binfeffy. You get Binfeffy. Everyone gets Binfeffy. Okay, so we're going to go over to the Daily Mail here. I'm sorry, but there you go. Rewilding linked to record fires. Yes, rewilding is the problem. Do you know what's really linked to the record fires? The fucking oil. It's the oil, Daily Mail. You know, those oily bastards who pay you to put lies in your news. So yeah, it's because you're rewilding. No. It's because of the fucking oil, mate. It's because the oil link to record fires. Fossil fuel link to record fires. And Britain finally gets a break from the sun for a few minutes. We've obviously had the Star already. I've shown you that one. We've got the Times over here with the total eclipse of the sun there. That's obviously been taken in Spain or somewhere. You see this blob? If we zoom in, see this blob on this side here. I saw that blob. That's a big solar storm there. The darkest hour, yesterday evening's total solar eclipse seen from Spain. We just got another super chat in. That means, go ahead. We're going to get some Binfeffy. Yes, Binfeffy. Anyone who drops a super chat in from now until about the 2 minutes before we end, we're gonna drop the Binfeffy. We will drop the Binfeffy on you. But yeah, there's the sun obscured by the moon. Fantastic. Barbecue ban to help stub out wildfires. There's a story in the Times there. I don't know how that's going to help much, but it will a little bit. How about we stop using oil? Firms fury at 0 hours reform. Burnham's proposals predicted to pile $3 billion costs on businesses. Hospitality, trade and youth employment hit the hardest. All right, mate. And then we've got the Daily Telegraph here, the greatest show on earth. The solar eclipse that's created a truly remarkable moment. And then we've got Burnham prepared to spend more on housing asylum seekers. And then we've got Putin threatens to seize British ships after oil crackdown. Go on. I'd like to see you try. Dangerous criminals let out daily, says Met. Labour bowed to RSPB pressure over shooting. And then the dullest strictly ever. We've got Into the Darkness covering in the Guardian here. Have we stopped kissing? Have we stopped kissing? I don't know. But yeah, that's a question that's being asked. Into the Darkness. Millions gather to watch once in a generation eclipse. PM vows to tackle climate as nurses warn of heat toll. Category C jails could be upgraded to ease crisis. Using stairs may cut risk of early death. Heavenly wonder has nation in rapture. Eclipsed as Britain marvels at natural wonder. Farage slopes off to do battle with a bin in by-election farce. He's been shamed. Will Farage be outshone by the Count? Well, I bloody hope so. Britons gazed in wonder at the eclipse yesterday as shadows fell across Nigel Farage's chances of ever becoming PM ahead of today's humiliating battle with Count Binface. And then we've got Once in a Generation, and there you go. That's a shot of the sun obscured by the moon. And then we've also got Ukraine ceases strikes on oil tankers. For God's sake, what is going on here? Right. Ukraine ceases strikes on oil tankers using Russian port after Vance's request here. Catch the sun, solar eclipse thrills Europe. Lots of the same picture there, isn't it? I think that's got to be Spain because it's so low in the sky. It's got to be. I don't think that's England, is it? Is it? US inflation falls despite Iran's toll on democracy. Inflation falls. Okay. Revolut in WeWork rift. Burnham barbecue warning. Scottish oil revenue falls. Arde posting probes. 3 million for drone group. Hackers target Taiwan. Colombia coffee road hit. We've got Iger and Kushner by LA Lakers. Oh, for fuck's sake. And then we've got farmers work at night to beat Europe's heat waves. That's kind of like, I guess they have to. Dark spots, no big deal. There you go. And then we got here's the blot. All the fuss was about. I don't really understand that. Hello, darkness, my old friend. The moon slowly blots out the sun in a shot taken last night in Bermondsey in London, as millions across Europe watch the most dramatic solar eclipse visible from the UK since 1999. And I'm very glad that I came out here to Spain to go and see it. And yeah, and it was fantastic. It was honestly absolutely incredible. I'd recommend it to anyone who was, I don't know, interested in this kind of thing. Phil Morehouse was less impressed. He said you could just watch it on a video and it looked the same. It's not. You got to be there. It's like saying watching a gig on a video is the same as being there. It's not. Okay, Binface should adopt a future armor line. Back my shiny metal ass, Farage. That would be cool, actually. The fires on the moors near Manchester were caused by use with fireworks. Fucking idiots. Well, there you go. You know, in the past, an eclipse was a bad omen for those who thought they were going to win. Often wars and conflicts would cease during this period. I hope Nigel takes note. Well, they used to think it was a dragon eating the sun, and they'll get out pots and pans and bang the pots and pans and make the dragon go away. Apparently. Also, they say. Right, one more time. Let's do it. Let's do it before we go. 3, 2, 1. Binfeffy! All the best today for our wonderful friend Binface. Hope Binface wins this election against Farage, or at least gives Farage a bloody nose. It'd be brilliant if he gets a couple of thousand votes, you know, in Farage's safest constituency in the country. And there's going to be another by-election further down, just in a year's time. Not in a year's time, in a few months' time, actually, for Clacton, because that's what's going to happen after Farage gets recalled, after he's found out to have taken a load of money without asking permission. Anyway, I've gone 15 minutes over time, so I better get going. And all I have to say is thank you so much for watching. You're incredible. And until next time, I'll say hello, good evening, welcome, and goodbye.